Yo, what's up, Rovers? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about a couple of changes I want to see in the future in Wuthering Waves to bring this game from a crisp 9 out of 10 in my eyes to an easy 10 out of 10. The first one I want to mention today is the co-op. There's one big gripe for me right now with the co-op, and it's the Overlord Echoes. Because you're able to farm some of the Overlord Echoes with your friends. If you go in there, you just fight them. Sometimes you get a drop, sometimes you go, it's hit and miss. But some of them are already spawned. They're just there, and they're waiting for you to walk in. You fight them, they respawn. Kind of like the arrow monkey. I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me. You can just like walk in his cave, fight him, sit there, wait for him to respawn, fight him again, leave, come back. Same thing with Inferno Rider. But for others like Crownless, because he has to be summoned through the Resonance Cord, you can't do that in co-op. At least I wasn't able to get it done in co-op. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below. But we were not able to fight Crownless anytime we were trying to do it in co-op when we were just walking around farming and like, hey, let's do this real quick. It just wouldn't let us. So any of them that had to be summoned, we were unable to, and I'm not sure why. Because in my head, I would think all the Overlord ones would either all be farmable or they all wouldn't be farmable. And considering half of them are already farmable, I would prefer if they just made the other half farmable so we can all just go ahead and do what we got to do while we're in our co-op world. The next big thing is buffs. Because you're able to see certain buffs on the HUD. For example, when you're in the depths of Elusive Realm, when you're doing the little roguelike section, you can see some of the buffs you get, like the ones that say, oh, auto attack, stack to 20, you get crit rate. You can see them stacking up. And in certain areas where before you do the exploration quest, when there's like poison in it, you can see the debuff appear on your HUD. So it's already implemented into the game. It's just other buffs aren't showing that I feel are relatively important and should be showing. For example, outro buffs. So like when you swap out from Jinshin, I would hope that it would show the next character that they have that 38% Resident Liberation buff on their HUD. Or even when your healers heal you, it would show for how long you're holding that buff. If they have the echo set for the attack bonus, it would show you how long that you are getting buffed from those echoes. I feel like that would just help with clarity, and I feel like it would even help with skill expression, because you'll be able to naturally see how long it's taking to tick down, and it'll make more sense to you than you mentally counting 14 seconds in your head, because I know no one's really doing that. They're just kind of keeping it pushing. So I would like to know how long my buffs are staying active. And another thing that it just occurred to me when I was looking at my echoes is converting old tuners. I'm not sure if there's going to be a point later in the game where we can. I'm already like Union level 30. I'm done with most of the missions. I have a couple of exploration ones left, and I have a lot of purple tuners. I think I have like 600 and then like 300 blue ones, and they're all just chilling there. And at this point, I'm farming the 5-star echoes, so those are just going to be obsolete, chilling in my inventory from now on. So I'm hoping there's going to be a way that we can turn these old tuners, whether it be into XP for our echoes, or what I would prefer is turning them into premium tuners. Obviously, it'll take a couple of them to make one premium tuner, but I wouldn't mind that. As long as I can get them out of my inventory and just convert them up, I'll be a happy camper. And the last thing is honestly just a clarification for goobers like me, is make the character's forte page a bit clearer. Because when you go to the skill section for certain characters, it just has a percent and it doesn't really tell you what it's scaling off of. But when you go to other characters, it tells you exactly what it's scaling off of. For example, Jinshin, I've heard all of her stuff scales off attack. When I watch guides or listen to people talk about her, they say, yeah, her shield, her heal, all this scales off of attack. There is nowhere on her Forte page where it says that. There's not one thing that says it scales off attack, or I just can't read. But if you go to Tao Chi or even Baiju, you see that it says, hey, this scales off of HP, or hey, this scales off of defense. And I would be like, okay, maybe it just doesn't show for attack. But if you go to Verena, it shows on Verena's, hey, her heal scales off of attack. So I would just prefer if they made it more consistent so that I would know what everything scales off of, and it'd make my life 10 times easier. With that being said, those are the changes I'd like to see within this game. If there's any changes you guys would like to see, leave it in the comment section below. And if you liked the video, please feel free to leave me a like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.